Income protection policies as we know them are changing from the 1st of October this year. And before you switch off and say, boring, no one cares, income protection for a lot of people is an important aspect of their financial plan. That's because your income is the best wealth building tool that you have. Without your income, you can kiss a lot of the other stuff goodbye. And so therefore, in my opinion, every good financial plan should consider the need for income protection. The upcoming changes have been mandated by APRA, and it's the second round of changes that we're seeing. The first round was back in April of 2020 when we saw the removal of agreed policies and a few other little tweaks here and there, but this round of changes is a little bit more substantial. However, let me point out up front that if you already have an income protection policy in place, or if you apply for one before the 1st of October this year, then these changes won't apply to you. These changes are for policies that are taken out post 1 October 2021. Hello guys, Brad here from The Guided Investor. Welcome back to the channel for another video. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button because I post regular videos about how you can do more with your money. And today we're talking about the upcoming changes to income protection. For me, the biggest change that's coming to income protection is the way that claims are assessed. So under the current system, a good income protection policy is going to cover you for your own occupation throughout the entire benefit period. So what that basically means is that provided you're still unable to go back to the job that you were doing before you went on claim, then the policy is going to continue to make payments. Under the new changes from 1 October 2021, all new policies are only going to have an own occupation definition for the first 2 years. After that, the assessor is going to look at basically, can you return to any occupation that you're reasonably suited given your education, training, and your experience. Now, this could mean that if you have something pretty serious happen to you and you need to go on claim for longer than 2 years, you could be forced back into a role that you don't really want to be in. Another big change that's coming is the way that your pre-disability income is calculated. Now, what that means is that when you go on an income protection claim under an indemnity policy, you need to prove your income in order to get your full benefit amount. Now, currently, good income protection policies will look back over 2 or 3 years of earnings to try and justify that payment. But under the new rules, they're only going to look back 12 months. This means that if your income has dropped in the 12 months leading up to claim, then you may not be able to justify the full benefit amount, which will result in you receiving a lesser payment. Now, this really is going to affect people who have variable incomes the most, so think self-employed or commission-based roles, but there is talk that they're going to look at doing some sort of averaging arrangement for these types of roles, but that's not clear at this stage how it's going to work. In addition, the income replacement ratio is reducing from 75% to 70%. So what that means is that you can currently take out an income protection policy which covers 75% of your gross annual income. And if you include some of the additional ancillary benefits that you can get with some of the better income protection policies, it can be up to 100% of your pre-disability income. Under the new rules, if you apply for cover from the 1st of October 2021, then that policy is only going to cover you for 90% of your pre-disability earnings for the first 6 months, and after the first 6 months, it's going to drop down to 70%. This basically means that you're going to get a lower benefit. That's really a summary of all the changes that are coming to income protection policies from the 1st of October this year. Now, there's an additional change in the pipeline that's supposed to come through around October 2022, and that is the income protection policies will no longer be guaranteed renewable after 5 years. However, that's still a way away, so let's not worry about that one just yet. So if you need to take out an income protection policy, or if you're thinking about reviewing your existing income protection policy, then I would highly recommend you do it before the 1st of October this year, because these changes are coming into effect and income protection policies basically aren't going to be as good as they currently are. But that's it for this video today, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you guys in the next one.